right, hey, the in-depth mailbag is bursting at the seams here. So many emails came in over the last few days offering commentary, asking questions, mostly about our segment on the Helene relief response in Western North Carolina. Criticism or compliment, thank you for everybody who sent these in. Let's roll through a few of them right now. Emily said, I've written a couple of emails and just in the past and just never hit send. Keep up the insightful reporting. My husband and I will keep watching. Emily, thank you for hitting send this time. I encourage all of you to hit send. Your feedback is so important. It drives the content of this segment. Betsy hit send on this one. We watched Jeopardy at 7 and flipped to WRAL in those long commercial breaks. Your in-depth segment on Friday was the most riveting I've seen in ages. Betsy, thank you so much, and thank you for tuning in. Ken Jennings doesn't often lose, so I'll take it. Also, check us out. Next time there's like a boring, I'll take paint drying for 2000 or something, come over to us. Not everyone agrees with Betsy and Emily. Alex wrote, you suck at your job. Direct and concise. Also, just like to note, not watching Jeopardy, so I'm going to take that as a win. Thank you. I'm going to try to do a little bit better, Alex. I'll start with an answer to a few questions. We popped it up a second ago. This is from Terry. Where has all the debris gone that we saw in the river? So, Terry, this is a really great question. I think a lot of people have been wondering this. WRAL's climate change reporter, Liz McLaughlin, looked into it. She found that the state approved more than 50 temporary debris sites in Western North Carolina to help to manage all the huge amounts of debris and trash. They do this because the landfills can't take it. They're overwhelmed, but the temporary sites aren't without their own problems.
Temporary storage sites can be problematic because they are typically not lined, so there could be leakage from these materials into the underlying soils.
So she says that crews can use concrete crushers. They turn that debris into aggregate, which then can be used in the reconstruction efforts that are happening. James asked, why are you leaving out the Salvation Army in your reports? When I didn't respond to that question in about 48 hours, he wrote back, Dan, are you going to answer my question about the Salvation Army? James, thank you for writing in several times. I am sorry we didn't get back to you quickly enough, but let's answer your question right here and now. So far, the Salvation Army has served more than 52,000 meals. They've delivered 3,600 cleanup kits and provided emotional support for thousands upon thousands of people hit by Helene. In all, 99 disaster workers for the group have given more than 20,000 hours of their time in service of others. Some pictures here of the Salvation Army, the members there meeting with people in Asheville and Swannanoa. They also went to East Tennessee and Florida and South Georgia. Thousands of meals and drinks and snacks delivered to so many different people who need it really badly right now. They also have people responding to Hurricane Milton, working with the National Guard. They have more meals and support, more examples of their response to these disasters and how much they have done. We didn't, of course, intentionally leave them out of anything. There are a lot of groups, more than we can count, putting in time and energy to help, and we thank all of them. Many of you have given to your neighbors in the mountains. The WRAL Cares campaign has raised just over $937,000. That's money and care from all of you at home, so thank you. Kay, though, wanted to know how much of the collected donations go toward the Disaster Relief Fund. So it's pretty much an even split. The American Red Cross and the North Carolina Disaster Relief Fund have each received about $470,000. And WRAL doesn't decide that split. You do. When you go onto our website or when you called in during our telethon to donate, you got to pick which group you wanted your money to go to. If you want some more specifics on that, we can bring them to you. There are so many more emails and questions that we've been reading through in the inbox, so please be patient if we haven't gotten back to you. We will get to more and more as we move forward. If we miss something or you have another question or you say, Dan, give me a little bit more on that one, please email me, dan@wral.com. Tell me what is on your mind, and we will go in depth.